You know, one thing I always wish I had, like, truthfully, this is a no bullshit thing.
Cocaine.
No.
Oh.
I want a face. I want either
A face tattoo?
No, a face scar.
Can we
or
put an ice cream cone on your face?
no. Or
Let's
I want
Gucci
a
this
nub.
shit, man.
I want a nub or a face tattoo.
I could give
Not
you
a face
nub.
tattoo. I'm sorry, I just said face tattoo. I didn't mean to say face tattoo. I want a face scar, like one of those, like,
I have a
like looks like a
in my
knife
pocket
wound on
right
your
now.
face.
Let's get wild. Let's do
Or-
my 90. Let's do it, dude.
I'm not gonna cut my finger off.
Why? Well, okay, let me
I
cut
can't
your
commit.
face in.
I want to accidentally. I want it to happen, but me not to choose for it to happen.
Okay, I'll just wait till you're asleep.
Don't you think people that have nubs are like? Don't you think they're like a step more manly? They're
No.
a step more. Don't you have a little more respect for them than normal
No,
people?
but hopefully they learn from their mistake.
That's what you hope. Because if I see a dude with a nub, I always go.
Keep
or,
on doing what you're doing. You're doing it right.
That's not what I think. I think you have lived more of a life than I have lived.
No, you
pay
have
respect
made
to this guy.
a egregious mistake that I have managed to avoid.
You know who the most I respect? If I see a dude not just missing a finger.
Paraplegics.
No.
Those guys lived up until they didn't anymore.
I'm talking about, you see the guy with the nub, and then you go, I respect that guy. That guy's got a nub. That's a man's man. But the ones who are even more manly than nub guys are the guys who are right at the elbow. You know what I'm saying? They're missing like the full arm, and but they still wear like short sleeve shirts, and they let that son of a gun hang out. Those are the manliest.
Just
but
tell
if
me,
you have,
yes or no?
If you're missing it right at the elbow,
Yes or no?
what's that? The most manly?
Just give me a yes or no.
Oh no, I'm not saying that because you're gonna cut my finger off right now, and then
No,
you're gonna
not
go.
right now. No,
you're gonna
I'm
go. This is the fucking finger cutting podcast, motherfucker.
Not right.
The audience loves this
You
shit.
already said you don't want to see it coming. You want it to be an accident, or
I'm gonna give you a no. I'm gonna give you a no.
because I can just wait like 3 months. I'll put
Is
it in
it
my
clear?
phone. I'll put it on my calendar. You know, cut JC's finger off at 3 in the morning.
This has
tonight.
been recorded. This is a contract. I gave a no.
Okay.
I gave a no.
A no's a no. I
But
understand.
I still, that doesn't stop
But
the fact.
do you
'cause
not want a little tick on your manly chart?
I want
I
to
could
be.
so just cut
here's
your
the
finger
thing.
off.
I want to be more of a man.
What
but
about a
I'm
toe?
Too,
What about
I'm
a toe?
too
No one ever
much of a
noticed your
wuss.
toes gone.
No, toes don't count.
Foot.
I see
okay.
somebody
We gotta
missing.
do-
no.
We got to do the whole foot.
I see somebody missing toes or feet.
A foot's harder.
I just think no.
A
I
foot,
think
a foot
diabetes.
requires a lot bigger pair of loppers.
If I see a foot or a toe, it's just diabetes. It's the guys with the, and I'm telling you, there's a very specific type of arm nub that I respect the most. Right between, like if it's above the elbow, I guess I would say, like if they're missing like
Closer to the body.
closer to the body.
They don't have the little bendy part anymore.
Correct. No respect for that. I don't respect that. But if you manage to lose it like right here to where it still bends, right? Like you should have an arm, but it just bends there.
so
That's
a
the
guy-
most respect I have
Why?
for a human being. That's the most respect. It's the most. That's the manliest of all men.
Why would not losing the entire arm be more manly than a guy who still has
No.
like a giant thumb for an
here's
arm?
why. Because here's why.
The giant thumb for the arm.
Because thumb arm guy, okay, he only wears shirts that cover it up. But guy that has just a little miniature elbow, number one, he can still punch somebody.
Okay, miniature elbow guy is thumb arm guy. You're misconstruing terms now.
I'm talking about dudes.
Yeah, if I cut your arm off right below your elbow and you still have a little bendy part, basically you've created a giant thumb. You have one giant thumb,
That's the most respect.
and the
Yeah.
other hand is still presumably
And
a
if
hand.
it's above that, if it's up here,
Nub, you're not a man anymore.
No respect.
Cut your dick off. You might as well fucking be a eunuch.
no respect
But
above the
if
elbow.
you have thumb arm,
100% respect. Most respect. Most respect. And it's all because there's so many reasons. One, they always wear short sleeves, which I think is so badass. They'll wear like
you
short
know there's
sleeve
no
shirts.
rule about like not having an arm in short sleeves.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that they're like representing for their people, man. I'm saying they represent. They're not ashamed. They don't hide it under a bush. Oh no.
I don't think you can hide not having a
They're gonna
fucking
let it-
arm.
but they're gonna let
It's
it
not
shine.
like they're like, hey, I can wear short sleeve shirts and not have an arm.
No.
But please don't notice I'm missing
No,
a
but they're
fucking
gonna.
arm.
It's like I'm gonna let it shine. I've only got a nub with an elbow. I'm gonna let it shine. And I go, I respect
You're
that.
fucking
Here's the
right,
other thing I
dude.
respect. Here's the other thing I respect. They can still lob a really good punch. Okay, so like if
But no.
if it's above, you can't really punch the same way. But if you got
you
what
know
you're
you
saying,
have another fucking arm, right?
no, but they can punch with the other arm. So the most respect. These are all things that I believe.
But at the wrist doesn't count.
At the wrist? You're only missing. It's like you just went. Oh, just to the hand.
Okay.
Just to the hand.
One day.
You still have a wrist. You know why? You can still wear a watch.
One day
You can still wear a watch. If you can wear a watch,
How are you gonna fucking wear the watch? There's no way to keep it on.
you tighten it way the fuck down.
You
can
can't
still
put
wear
a watch around your nubby thumb.
No one can
elbow?
put a watch there. No one would put a watch there. You're being silly now.
Well, whatever.
You're
just
being a
wait.
silly goose.
I'm giving you 7 years and 17 days from today's date.
Are you putting it on your iCal? Don't you dare. Don't you dare fucking. This is a contract. This is a verbal agreement. He will not put it on his
Hey
iCal.
Siri. Remind me in 7 years and 7 days from today's date to cut JC's arm off.
Okay, I'll remind you.
That's not. I fucking hate you, Siri.
What'd she do? What'd she remind you?
Remind me in 7 years and 7 days to cut off JC's arm.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Okay, there. Now it took it.
Ask her will she repeat that? to you?
Well, no, she won't repeat it, but I'll tell you what the reminder is. So, the first one that went awry is, hey, remind me of today in 7 years. Hey, by the way, it's today. Thank you, Siri. 3/29/24. So March 29th, 2024 at 11:49 p.m. Siri's gonna go like, hey, by the way, you should cut JC's arm off.
Well, that'll be a fun day.
Yeah, because you won't see it coming.